In half a mile, turn left onto Pelham Road. At the next stop sign, turn left. At the stop sign, turn left onto Pelham Road. In 1.7
What's that?
It's a respiratory virus.
Yeah.
Yeah, I texted her and said, did they give you anything, or does it have to run its course? And she didn't answer me yet.
Gotcha.
But they probably won't come Friday.
Probably not.
Hey, did you hear about that Richard Sherman that got arrested from San Francisco football team?
Yeah, no, I didn't.
Yeah, for something like assault and battery.
Not surprising. The guy was a bit of an ass.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
If he gets arrested, can he still play football?
No, he'll get cut from the team, I would imagine.
Did you tell me about where it's hump day? Because you wanted to tell me that you were going to be late?
No,
Oh,
it's just saying it to get a smile on Rick's face.
just gonna what?
I just said that to get a smile on Rick's face.
Oh, okay. Okay. I'm not doing so well, babe. I went and picked up Ricky's prescriptions, and I took a shower.
I'll lay down and relax.
That's not what I want to do.
Well, do that anyway.
Okay.
All right, dear.
Okay, in all fairness, I'll give you Marvin Jones. Nobody really knew about him. Okay,
They took a flyer on him. He had his
Stafford
seasons. Yeah,
but I get what you're saying.
I know.
Where other
Bro,
people,
Rodgers has made every
Right.
receiver he plays with great.
They don't
Brady the
need
same
all the
way,
same
Manning the
receivers.
same way.
Like, could you imagine if Brady? I mean, the 1 year Brady had a Hall of Fame wide receiver. What happened?
They ran him off. They broke records.
They broke records. They damn near went undefeated. Could you imagine if the top quarterbacks had Calvin Johnson? Are you kidding me? If Aaron Rodgers had Calvin Johnson, Calvin would still be playing. But, he only had Calvin. What else did he have? See, why do people feel the need to move the goalposts when it comes to Matthew Stafford and just admit he's a good quarterback? He wasn't great.
But hold on, I think people are doing that on your side of this too, saying, well, the goalpost is all of a sudden he's got to be Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers, Patrick Mahomes.
There's no goalpost. There's a goal line. And the goal line is a playoff victory. And that's something that you would think.
So if he does it this year, were we wrong here in Detroit? I'm just saying, if he goes somewhere else and snaps his fingers and they go out and win a playoff game in year one, are you going to say, yep, well, he wasn't the problem here?
Doesn't it depend on what he looks like? I was about to say, if he goes out there and lights it up and wins the game, puts the team on his back, or has, heaven forbid, a game-winning drive to win. Because here's what I always say. Well, in the Cowboys game, they cheated him. Okay, newsflash. Okay, look, I'm going to give you the referees blew the call. I'll give you. No,
I didn't ask for
No. But I'm generous today.
Look at you.
I just came off vacation.
What a guy.
I'm generous. I'll give you that. Who does that?
Fucking people.
7 minutes left in the game. You got the ball 3 more times. And I think in total came up with 11 yards. So if that was the final play of the game, I wouldn't be mad at Lions fans for being angry. Because you know what? You got screwed. You got screwed. You still had time left. You got the ball back. You did nothing. He did nothing. So if all of a sudden the Rams win, but it's a defense-dominated game, and they win the game, 10-3.
Oh, you mean the way the Goff won his playoff game last year and everybody in Detroit's eating it up still?
Yeah. If they win a game like that, I'm not going to say, yeah, he won that game. I'm no Jared Goff fan.
I know the hows and the whys, man.
I am no Jared Goff fan. I'm saying, if he goes out there and actually does it, then maybe it was the Lions. But right now, hey, enjoy your new husband. Enjoy your life, because you're the ex. The guy, enjoy your life. That's how I say it.
This is the generous Rico, by the way. 4 o'clock, we'll do Getting to Know Jim Costa. Roberto, he said he was going to be working on it during the show, so fingers crossed he's got it ready. Welcome to Roberto. When we come back, it's 97.
Summer's here. It means you need to start planning those outdoor landscaping projects. We joked trees. Yeah, Rico would like a cuties tree, or whatever those things are called, in his yard. Look, Miller could possibly do that. Go to getmillernow.com because if it happens outside, it's Miller. You can get an in-person consultation, video consultation, whatever works for you. And bottom line, if it happens outside, they'll do it. GetMillerNow.com. That's GetMillerNow.com. They are the premier landscaping contractor in Metro Detroit, and they don't screw around. They say you're going to get it done, it gets done. On time, on budget, and to spec. So, if you'd like a citrus farm in your backyard like Rico, you're all set. It's GetMillerNow.com. It's Miller Landscape.
This is your golden Odyssey Sports Minute. I'm thinking I want to try something a little bit different for this minute. You've got Game 4 of the NBA Finals coming up this evening. Of course, Phoenix is up on Milwaukee 2-1. Instead of giving a preview, why don't I give you my prediction against the spread? Never an easy thing to do, but I'll take my shot. Hope these
Against Breast Cancer, Wednesday, July 21st, when the Tigers host the Rangers at 7:10 at the 9th Annual Pink Out the Park. The first 10,000 fans get a pink jersey courtesy of Carmano's Cancer Institute. Purchase a ticket package benefiting breast cancer research at tigers.com/pink.
Radio.com is now Odyssey. Download the Odyssey app and listen to 97.1 The Ticket and all the sports, news, music, and podcasts that move you.
So I've been overruled. We won't do the blitz here. We'll get to the hot seat in college football coaches later on in the show. The people want to talk about Matthew Stafford. Who knew? He left town. He's moved on. Lions have a new quarterback, a new coach, a new GM, but the guy's in the headlines seemingly every single day, getting a lot of love heading into the season. I've said good for him. He should get his due. He's out from under the shadow of a losing organization that wasted the careers of Barry and Calvin. Something no fan will dispute. But when we bring up another elite talent, we say, oh, but he wasn't a winner. I'm sorry, I'll count Calvin's playoff wins and Barry's playoff win. He wasn't winning the game. I get it. We judge quarterbacks differently. But I think everybody with a football brain, the GMs, the execs, the people who watch the throws he made in Detroit, they're saying, oh, good for him. He's finally going to get his due. He's finally going to win some games and get rid of whoever he is. What'd you say? Half all is the talent wasted here in Detroit. You're the one that said they're all guys that are made in Vegas.
They were, and that was Barry's problem. He gets mad and said Barry wouldn't stand up for himself. That ain't coming from me. It comes from David. His dad would say, Barry needs to go. He can't stand up.
Maybe Barry should have pulled the Stafford instead of not playing the merry-go-round game.
He did. Barry never showed up for practice.
He's fast the next time.
He never did training camp. He would just shut up. He was not. I'm just saying. Generation. Stafford had a reputation.
248-539-9797. Ray is in Detroit. Ray, you're on 97. Yeah. Let's talk. You go ahead. Do what you gotta do. That's reflective of the stats from 4 or 5 years ago. By the way, you're going to say that the Lions didn't beat the Patriots and the Packers, a Falcons team that was going to the Super Bowl. Hey, Ray. Of course. I mean, thank you for breaking that down for us. Guess what? The Lions are a losing team, and remember, Blake had a losing record. More on that later today. I mean, Ray, come on. Ray, let me ask you Ray, very important question for you. You think he's going to fall on his face? Fail miserably in LA? Because he can't convert the 3rd and 11s? No, why not?
I actually think they're going to make it well because he's good. He's like a
Okay.
15, mediocre, like he's always been that. There's always at least 1 or 2 quarterbacks in every division that you can pick before you pick Matthew Stafford. And that's been going on for years. You can look at it, you can go from any year, any random year, and look at the starting quarterback in every division, and I guarantee you're going to pick at least one or two quarterbacks over Matthew Stafford.
Ray,
Guaranteed.
Ray, have a wonderful evening. You're right. You could do it.
You guys, man. Keep it up.
You could do it this year with Russell Wilson being that best quarterback in his division even this year. But here's the deal. The Rams beat that team last year with Goff and a bum thumb because they were a good football team. And I think that's what he's walking into.
Right. To me, Matthew Stafford's good. You know who he is? He's Matt Ryan.
Sure, he's the guy who's won an MVP.
Good quarterback.
You could win a Super Bowl with Matt Ryan.
Yeah, you can. It's like, he's okay. He's good. He's not great, but he's good.
But if you'll concede he's a guy you could win a Super Bowl with, then you're with me. Then
Stafford?
Yeah. But then that's an organizational problem more than it is a him problem.
I mean, see, that's the setup. Yeah. Can he win a Super Bowl if you put him on a Ray Lewis type of defensive
I'm not saying make him Trent Dilfer, Brad Johnson.
You're Trent Dilfer, you're Tony Banks. They got Super Bowl rings. They won. But they played quarterback for the Ravens when the Ravens didn't let anybody score. Can he lead a team to the Super Bowl and win it is a different question.
Chris in Benton, you're up. Actually, you know what? I'm going to make you wait because Dre in Southfield has been waiting way longer. Dre, I'm so sorry. You're on 97.1. We'll get to Chris in a second. Dre, what do you got for me?
Yeah, Jim, I respect this point of view, but I really disagree with it because, hear me out. There's no doubt that Stafford, that's never been a question. It's how is he great? And the difference between people like us and national people is that I've seen this guy play every game of his career. First quarter to fourth quarter, not highlights, not a couple film breakdowns. So I'm not looking at the high, I'm looking at the low. And if that person is honest to 100% blame somebody for loss, it's also honest to 100% blame, give them the glory. So in 12 years, you can't omit a guy. That's what they want to do. They want to just wash everything that happened in 12 years Detroit had. Detroit sucks, it's all trash, and Matthew Stafford was a diamond that never did anything wrong. And that's just as honest to me. Now, is it good? Yes. But you just, the moments against Seattle, he just scored a touchdown, right? It's like you can't, a great quarterback, a top 5 guy, finds a way to do that. One way or the other.
Dre, he's not being put in the top 5. I don't know. We're splitting hairs here. I get it. We're getting really into the weeds on this.
I'm sorry. He's not in the top 5. He's 6.
6, 7, 8. Everybody's list is a little different. But nobody's saying he's Mahomes or Rodgers. Nobody's saying he's.
But when you make it so he's top 6, okay, there's a big cutoff. It's like the draft.
He's tier 2.
Right. It's a draft. Like there were quarterbacks, and then after Justin Fields, there was a drop off.
Rico, he's a tier 2 quarterback in the league.
Okay.
And I think for years, Lions fans will sit here and go, he's a bum, he can't win, he sucks, I can't wait till we move on. And there are teams going, please play for us. Please, I'm dying. Please play for us. Please be our quarterback. We'll give you first-round picks. We'll throw our newborn children in. Please, we need a quarterback.
Lions act as if, he's tier 2, but oh my God, he could go there and win. It's like, I don't think so because I don't see that type of drive and that personality. In the 12 years he's been here, he was just Mr. Get Along. And he never really tried to get this team better. You see Brady, you see Mahomes basically said, I'm pissed, I need a Super Bowl. Why didn't I have any offensive linemen? Sorry, Mr. Mahomes. We're going to make sure we go out and get you a brand new offensive. Thank you. Thank you very much. Stafford, that's okay. Okay. I can work with that.
We're going to drop the blood pressure down for the show. Getting to know Jim Costa at 4 o'clock. But I did promise Chris and Fenton, and I'm not going to be a scumbag. So, Chris, you are on 97.1. You're going to be the last word for us.
Jim, Rico, thanks for the call, fellas. Been a loyal listener for 16 years, and Matthew Stafford's the reason I finally make my first call. So let me lay this out for you guys. We're talking about a quarterback. The quarterback position is the leader of the team. Your job is to lift your team. Stafford has all the talent in the world. He always has. But I've sat there for a decade, and I've watched him not deliver in big games and big situations. He wins against losing teams because that's what you can do against losing teams. But he doesn't win the big games, and it's because he doesn't have to win. He's always been even keeled, right? I mean, he gets in there on his, after the games and he throws out 100 and he doesn't have to win. Now you look at a guy like Tom Brady, a guy that goes, he's past his prime, but he goes into Tampa Bay and he doesn't just make a receiver better. He lifts up every single position on that team because he demands it. He has to win. Rico, you're right, he's an alpha male. He has to go in there and win. You don't lead by example, you demand it of your teammates. And that's what Stafford doesn't have. He's never had to do it. He's never cared to do it. And that's why I was happy to see him go. I wish him all the, best luck in the world, in San Diego, but I don't think he's going to win. He might make the playoffs, but he's not winning any championships because he's not a championship quarterback. Plain and simple.
Chris, we got to keep running, but I appreciate the call.
Here's the thing. We'll get to know Jimmy a little bit later in the 4 o'clock hour. Everybody on hold, stay there.
Oh, you want to call an audible?
Oh, yeah, we've already called the audible.
Oh, okay, apparently.
I'm the alpha male.
Oh,
okay?
here he is.
I told Roberto what we're going to do, and he said, okay, I'm ready. So, we'll get to that. More Matthew Stafford talk next. 97. I find the Chevy dealer in the area that's leading the way. It's Hamilton Chevrolet. It's in Warren. I keep telling you guys, Andrew Pavlik and his sales staff, they want to be your Chevy dealer. They're going to guarantee you the lowest payment on your next Chevrolet. Okay? They guarantee it, period. Only Hamilton customers can say that. They got the lowest price, period. Call Hamilton Chevrolet today. 586-264-1400. Okay? Hit the road with a new ride from Hamilton Chevrolet this month and tell them Rico sent you. Check out the inventory. You can go HamiltonChevy.com, check that inventory out online. The July rebates at Hamilton Chevrolet, they're already kicking in, okay? So, remember, call them 586-264-1400. Find out why I say Hamilton Chevrolet, the best deals are found right there at 14 a mile. Stop in and see my guys, okay? The website, HamiltonChevy.com. Look at the inventory, look at the rebates. Chevrolet, find new roads.
It's time to get outside and play. Don't miss the Toys of Summer giveaway at Saginaw Eagles Landing on Saturdays, July 10th through the 31st. Each week, one lucky grand prize winner will take home a $15,000 voucher for Stevens Cycle Sales, the home of ATVs, motorcycles, off-road vehicles, and more. The Toys of Summer giveaway, only at Saginaw Eagles Landing Casino and Hotel. Have your fun at it. Visit Saginaw-EaglesLanding.com for complete rules and details.
I'm Lila Lazarus. If you're worried about the side effects from the COVID-19 vaccine, they're not that bad, just a little uncomfortable. Dr. Anu Malani, infectious disease doctor at St. Joe's.
The side effects are really mild to moderate in nature. You can get a headache, a low-grade fever, chills, and again, it's a sign that your immune system is working. It's really our ticket out of this pandemic.
Vaccine supply is available. Learn more at stjoeshealth.org/vaccine.
Dealing with adversity and finding ways to unify and overcome it will always be part of our future. The new season of Hope Through History, a documentary podcast presentation from C13 Originals in association with the History Channel, written and narrated by me, John Meacham, features moments in our nation's past when we faced challenges as a country and as a world. Listen and follow Season 2 of Hope Through History, available now wherever you get your podcasts.
Hi, I'm David Hall from Hall Financial, and we've created a very unique 5-star process that allows the majority of our refinance loans to close in 10 business days or less without the need of an appraisal. Go to callhallfirst.com and get started now.
This hour of instant feedback brought to you by Mike Pacora of National Benefit Plan. For affordable life insurance, log on to nbphealth.com.
Get amped for big games with the best tracks from rock and more. Troy Hughes Stadium Anthems, the new Odyssey exclusive station. Get it on the Odyssey app today. And the ticket signing bonus, $1,000 11 times each weekday. Powered by BetQL. Win more and cash in more with the help of BetQL. Download the BetQL app today to learn more. That's BETQL. Listen for the keyword at 1/2 each hour between 7 a.m. and 6 p.m. Text that keyword to 72881 before the end of that hour. Message and data rates apply, and you could win
want to get in on Stafford. They want to talk about the hype machine that surrounds Matthew Stafford.
Yeah, what I just did is something Stafford can't do. Just step up, dictate, and say, this is what we're going to do now, fellas. We got to do better, and by doing better, we're going to get the people involved. Stafford was Mr. Get Along. He was the reason why, because you asked me during the break.
Yeah.
How long are we going to talk about Stafford? Stafford is the first high school girlfriend that you had. And you're going to forever remember her. That was your first love. Because Detroit has never had a real quarterback. We still talk about Bobby Lane in this city. We haven't had a quarterback. You want to know what?
Remember that Scott Mitchell season?
Here's the thing. David, and you can attest to this. In Pittsburgh, they're not still talking about Terry Bradshaw.
No, they're not.
Because you've gotten other quarterbacks and you won. When Steve Young came in, oh my God, but Joe, you just Joe. Steve, I can win your Super Bowl too. So I can win here.
So we're going to people are still going to feel this way. I'm looking at our phones. This passionate until Detroit gets a better quarterback than what he was.
The first quarterback who comes to this city
wins a playoff game.
And let's just say, in 5 years, wins 4 playoff games.
I'm sorry, how many?
4.
Is that possible? I've never said that. My brain can't handle that.
I can take it a step further. Just win a division.
They haven't done that since the early 90s either.
The NFL is idiot-proof. But the Lions prove that they're idiots.
I've never heard it said that way. I like that.
It is idiot-proof. When you look, it's set up that you can't hold on to your stars but X amount of time. Teams recycle. They're good, then they're going to get bad. Look at the Patriots. At one point, the Patriots looked like they were the exception to the rule. Now, the Patriots are a bad team. You rise and you fall. Every team has made it to the Super Bowl at least once, except for the Lions and the expansion teams. But every other team has made it there. You can make fun of the Atlanta Falcons. They've been there a couple of times.
Rico, when you say that to me, when you say, hey, only the Lions fail to capitalize on the tools the league gives you, right? When you're bad, you get high picks. When you're bad, you have money to spend. The Lions haven't capitalized on it before Stafford was the quarterback. They didn't capitalize on it when Barry was here. They didn't capitalize on it for decades.
No, once again, beta males. Barry, his old man would say, Barry needs to do this. Barry needs to hold the Lions accountable. And Barry wouldn't do it because that wasn't in Barry's personality. It wasn't in step. And it's not to say that everybody has to go in there and be
hellfire and brimstone.
Right. Be like Tom Brady. To be like, or like we're saying with Patrick Mahomes.
But is this offseason not Stafford showing some of that where he says, I'm not doing another round on the merry-go-round with another regime and another rebuild. I'm going to go somewhere. I just saw what Brady did. I want to go somewhere and be the missing ingredient. I want to play in really big games, not these week 16s and 17s where I'm playing on a bad football team.
No, I mean, really, it was kind of I'm just going to opt out. It was my name is Bennett and I'm not in it. I don't know what you guys are going to do, but I don't want to be here. I want to go someplace else. That's fine. Cool. At least he said something. Because most years, it's nothing. If Matthew Stafford walks in before the draft and says, you know what, I need offensive line in this draft. I really need you to focus. Or you know what, I need running back. Our defense needs this.
Pass rusher.
You don't think that they're going to sit there and take notes and be like, okay, you know what, let's make a quarterback happen. Because that's what winning teams do. You make your star quarterback happen. Josh Allen walks into the Buffalo Bills room. They're going to listen to him. They're going to go out there. We need to improve our defense. So what do the Bills do? They take 3 defensive linemen in the first 3 picks.
I am so glad you brought that up because this is the question not a question, but the point I was going to make to double down on your Browns thing earlier. Like, okay, so the Browns are considered a Super Bowl team. Why? Because of Baker Mayfield. The Bills are considered a Super Bowl team. Why? Because of Josh Allen. Right now, I get it. This year's probably not going to happen, but the Chargers fans are thinking Super Bowl because of what? Justin Herbert. They hadn't won a Super Bowl in 50 years in Kansas City, and they thought after the first year, we can do it. Why? Patrick Mahomes. Never, ever has that happened here with Matthew Stafford as a Detroit Lion.
Do you think
no fan ever said we can win it?
Are the Rams saying it?
That you can win with that? Yeah,
Are they saying we've been there, we were there with a guy in
the
golf?
Rams think that they get a jump start with Matthew Stafford.
Yep.
But here in Detroit, Super Bowl is just a game we watch on the TV.
Mm-hmm. No, it is. What Super Bowl party? Where you going? What's the spread?
Right, the Super Bowl. When you say Lions and Super Bowl, you get laughed at.
Yeah.
You go other places,
absolutely.
And this is what I say, the NFL is idiot-proof. Every 6 years, every 4 to 6 years, your team has a shot at the Super Bowl. You may not win it, but your team will have a shot. And then it rises, it falls. Right now, like teams like Arizona, they're in that, okay, we got enough players. We should be competing for a Super Bowl in the next couple of years. Seattle was at the top, and they're on their way down. Green Bay, maybe on their way down. New England, they're on their way down. Okay, Tampa got infused with Brady, and it's artificial, but as soon as he walks away, Tampa's going to be bad again. That's how the NFL goes. Think about once again, and I'll let you, then we'll get to the call.
I know.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No, I want to get the people worked in here, too.
It's idiot-proof for this reason. Carolina Panthers have been to 2 Super Bowls. They weren't expecting. Carolina Panthers didn't exist the last time the Lions won a game. So I needed Matthew Stafford to go from good to great. And by going to great, he needed to be demanding. It wasn't his personality. I learned to accept that a couple years into his stay here. And I said, he's only going to be good. He's never going to take you to the next level. Detroit never talked about winning the Super Bowl. It was, hey, can we win a division? Can we win a playoff game? Where other teams are talking about Super Bowls. It's like yeah. Let's go.
I got them all worked out. This is great. Everybody's fired up about a guy who's never going to play another snap in Detroit. Let's go to Grayson and Monroe. Or do you have someone that really excites you?
No, let's go to Grayson.
Grayson, you're up. Grayson, you're at 97.1.
Hey, Jimmy. Hey, Rico. How's it going?
Good, Grayson. How are you?
Good. I'm just calling in. I was going to say, you're right here, Rico, and I got a couple of betas for you. Hill and Cabrera that couldn't get it done in Detroit. And Dak and Dumar that got it done in Detroit, but they had alphas on their team, though.
Yeah, you had Isaiah Thomas was an alpha. So yeah, Eisenman was an alpha. I mean, there is a difference, and I'm not calling him out because his personality. Certain people just demand things. Certain people, no matter what, they just demand things. I'm just, you mean Mike Malin?
Can you think of one guy?
He will burn this studio down because, Roberto missed a drop. But that's an alpha type personality. You get betas, it's okay. And we'll work around it. And we'll do this and we'll do that. We got Grant Hill. Beta. Wasn't an alpha. Miguel Cabrera. Beta. Wasn't an alpha. Go to the next one.
Mike and Trenton. Mike, you're on 97.1.
Sharon, Rico. Great
What's going on?
Thanks, man.
Yeah, I've been watching Stafford his whole career, and I kind of piggyback on a few callers ago. To me, he's like, and against the better teams, the better defenses, these teams have struggled. And the biggest thing I have is not, I don't question his arm strength, I don't question his talent. It's his decision making. And big third down, just when you need a big play from him, he just seems to struggle against better teams, especially better defenses, obviously. But yeah, he just don't seem to get it done against the better teams. That's my opinion. Like I said, I've watched him.
Mike, I think was a key thing you just said in there. You said like third downs. A lot of those were third and longs, third and 10s, third and 11s, right?
True.
And it's because you run for negative yards on first down, you take a sack. He played in a lot of third and longs, and if you look at why it's so attractive to marriage in LA now is they're going to try to get him to play in a lot of third and 3s, third and 4s. Right, a good offense that stays ahead, a good offensive scheme that puts you in easy positions to be successful. I mean, they held Jared Goff's hand to the tune of that guy playing in a Super Bowl. And, I mean, he's not a Super Bowl caliber quarterback. You look at Goff, who everybody in town's going to say is a playoff winner. Matthew Stafford has a better playoff quarterback rating than Jared Goff. If that doesn't tell you situation matters, I don't know what will.
But you know what's funny? Because I'm not a big Goff fan. But I love how Lions fans can tell you that the man who's actually been to the show is no good. But the guy who's never seen, he has to buy a ticket to the Super Bowl. Oh, he's so much better. But only in Detroit does this logic work. We denigrate golf, his baby hands, and he made it to the Super Bowl, but, and then it comes to Stafford. Oh, this is great. Stafford this. If he only had this, how the quarterback actually went there? I've never understood that logic when it comes to that. That is only in Detroit.
We could do this all day. I really think we could. We'll do one more on this. Is that fair to say? One more, because I said it. You're going to be able to do Stafford radio in this town till 2050. We'll do 15 more minutes on it. We'll talk to these Lions fans that feel like they haven't had their chance to weigh in. The hype machine is backing Stafford going into the season. I say good for him for getting his due. You may see it a different way. 4:30. Who is this lunatic preaching for Matthew Stafford? Today we'll get to know Jim Costa at 4:30. It's 97.1.
You want to get away and have a good time? How about the D Las Vegas? They got everything you need. Now look, Vegas is open. I mean, it's people are going nuts. So whether you're going to Vegas now or later, I mean, it makes no difference to me, and it doesn't make a difference to the D. Just keep the D in mind. And look, even if you're staying on the Strip, you want to make an afternoon of going downtown, go for it. D.com to book your stay today. You get the long bar, the sports book, and everything in between. And Vegas is back. Talking about sports being back, Vegas is back. D.com to book your stay today. The D Las Vegas, it is your home for sports in Vegas.
You have $1 million home? I got $1 million buyers lined up. Hi, it's Mark Z with EXP.
It's a new day, and it's coming at you fast. It could be the day your workforce doubles, or the day your visitors quadruple. With Comcast Business, you'll have what you need to take on every twist and turn, like the flexibility to control multiple Wi-Fi networks from anywhere, and the power of the nation's largest gig speed network, the one that can deliver gig speeds to the most businesses. Every day in business is a big day. We'll keep you ready for what's next. Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Get started with a great offer for $35 each a month for 24 months for 2 years when you buy both. Want even more speed? Ask her to get up to 10 gigs for your small business. Call 1-800-501-6000 or go to ComcastBusiness.com today to find out more. Limited time offer. Restrictions apply. New customers only with 35 megabits per second internet and one voice line. Early termination fee applies. Requires EcoBill and AutoPay. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra and subject to change. Compares Comcast Business 10 gig EDI with AT&T 1 gig.
Tigers fans, you won't want to miss Detroit's biggest summer baseball bash presented by Miller Lite on July 17th against the Twins at Comerica Park. Listen all week long for your chance to win a 6-pack of tickets. Presented by Miller Lite, the official beer of the Detroit Tigers.
I can pop a beer in here, right? Your cousin from Boston. This here is Sam Adams Boston Lager. It's my go-to beer. Not too heavy, not too light. Oh boy, oh boy. That's whoopsie daisy. Oh no. Is there somebody that can help? Come on into the room. It poured right in the keyboard. Relax. I spill beer on my computer all the time. Sam Adams Boston Lager.
I get a double quarter pounder with cheese with just ketchup and onion.
With just ketchup and onion?
Yep. And a Big Mac meal, large size with a Coke.
Is that a large Coke?
Yep.
Anything else?
That's it.
Alright, that will be $16.94 first window.
Thanks. Okay.